Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the NASCAR East Coast Racing League. It's Season 4, round number 13 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And here we go. The guys getting ready to go around the Red Banks of Charlotte here. And as always, we're glad that you're joining us here at Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. And, of course, we want to give a shout-out to our sponsor, Sonic Racing Chassis. And thank them for their support. And we got just a few minutes left to go, and we're gonna I gotta adjust some graphics here. My computer's acting a little weird this afternoon, and had to do a restart. You know how those things go sometimes, but it's still a beautiful night out here for racing for the guys. And so we got about a little over 5 minutes to go. We're gonna take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the NASCAR East Coast Racing League here at Charlotte Motor Speedway on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They both coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnet. Is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we're back here with the NASCAR East Coast Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV. And they're getting ready to, just under 2 minutes to go. And we got some things straightened out here. And like I was saying earlier, it's a beautiful night for racing out here. A 75-degree air temperature, winds only 77 miles an hour, I should say. And, of course, the track temperature is 77 degrees. Now, as always, they're running the 70% fuel, 4 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, and 2 attempts at a green-white checker. And the stage break tonight will be lap 45 of 115 scheduled here at this 1.45-mile facility. And we're going to go ahead and let's take a look at the points before we head down on the track there. And Ross Phillips, he's just ahead of Mark Beverly there. Nathan Somerville in that 3rd spot. Nathan Cogdell 4th. Justin Rodden 5th. Nicholas Lawrence 6th. 7th is Brett Summers. 8th, Jared McCauley. Keith Prince in 9th. And Bill Hales rounds out your top 10. And you can look on down the order there and find your favorite driver. Boy, I tell you, things are getting a little tight, folks. You know, you look down there, like, say, about 12th and 13th, Randy Staley and John Scalino, they're all tied at 252 points. And I thought I saw some, other folks like Jared McCauley and Keith Prince are tied at between 8th and 9th position, 261 points. And I guess the tiebreaker is based on count back. I guess whoever had the better finishes in previous races and stuff. But yeah, man, I tell you, the points are getting tighter and tighter. I believe the cutoff is around 16th position at the moment. So that would put Jeremy Talley around the bubble there as we get a little bit closer to qualifying here. And so now we're going to roll over to qualifying. And waiting for a few cars to come out. And wait to see somebody to come on track. And see a few folks coming out there. Let's see Nick Gardner making his way out. I wonder if that's the paint scheme that he's planning on running, because that doesn't, okay, I mean, it might be, because sometimes guys will have like a really basic paint scheme. Sometimes they'll say trading paints is not working right, and it won't show the right paint on the truck. We might do a refresh here before we start the race, because I'm seeing a lot more custom paints out here. Oh boy, had a little banging going on there. And there's Nathan Somerville. Yeah, I'm gonna do a refresh here, because I'm sure his truck is not solid black like that. So we'll just follow some of the guys around while they're qualifying, and we refresh these paints. All the trucks are going to turn white, but then you'll magically, hopefully we'll see the custom paints that these guys put a lot of time in, designing and whatnot. And definitely want to see those good-looking paints out there. And so hopefully we'll see if this reloads here. And got a couple of times on the board. Jeremy Talley, he's at the top of the charts right now with that 30.701. Gets away from him. Oh boy, he's trying to hold on to it. Down into the inside wall, man. And he just got bumped by Jesse Calloway, running a 30.583, and he just got bumped by Nathan Somerville with a 30.549, and I think his custom, there it is, his custom paint just loaded. That's more like it. Callaway still in that 2nd position. Justin Rodden, he's in the 3rd position right now, 30.654. John Scalino, Nathan Cogdell just jumped to the point there with a 30.364. Somerville, they're trading positions there, because Somerville, he's jumped right back to the top. That was short-lived for Cogdell there. and he immediately fell to the third position. Scalino, he's I think he's on pit road now. And they have a bit more time to go. They have a full 10 minutes of qualifying. Let's go find some more folks. There's Haas Beverly, currently 9th quickest at 30.475. Now, I don't know if these guys are just practicing. Their qualifying laps may be just 2 hot laps, but the thing about qualifying, even after you finish your qualifying laps, and see that did update, okay. And they may be doing just like open qualifying here, just unlimited laps perhaps. But even if it was only 2 laps, you could still just continue. As long as you don't go into the pits, you can still go out there and just keep on driving around the track and just do a little bit of extra practice there, because it is a 10-minute session, and why not take advantage of that, you know? So yeah, anything that you can do, and that definitely helps the situation out, that's for sure. You want to try to do everything you can. And looks like Haas Beverly, it looks like he's getting some more tires there. He might be heading back out. And maybe not. And we'll jump onto another truck here, and there we go. I'm just trying to get this track map moved into place. That's a little bit too much. Let's go back here. There we go. That'll work. And Haas is back on his way out again. There's Brett Summers, currently 12th fastest, 30.624. Who is that behind him there? I couldn't quite make out the number there. I think that's the 69 there, Randy Sally. Yes, it is. Oh, and he just does get by the number 7. Well, that was close. Right now, he's currently 13th quickest, 30.718. Let's see, now he failed to improve that particular time. I think that'll work for now here. And he's headed right back out. Let's see who else is out. There's Roger Strickland, currently 7th quickest, 30.397. Looks like he's done. He's pulling on in. Nicholas Lawrence, currently 13th quickest, 30.526. Turning a few more laps here. You got, who else is out there? Let's see, anybody else out there that's... See, Nick Gardner, he's still out there. He's currently 3rd quickest, 30.307. And we got just a little over 2 minutes to go before we finish up qualifying. So we're going to go ahead and pause a moment for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Okay, folks, we're back here with NASCAR East Coast Racing League. The clock is counted down to 0. Qualifying is over, and the server should be rolling over any second now. And there it goes. So now I'll be waiting for folks to start gridding up here. Waiting for the trucks to come out on. I'm wondering if they're going to. At this track, I don't remember if they line up Le Mans style or not. Because that's kind of cool when they do that. Some of the bigger tracks, they line up that way. Let's wait and see how they line up here. A few trucks making their way out on the pit road, and I think I see a few starting to come out now. And yep, it is the Le Mans style, and that's always pretty cool. And as they're lining up, getting ready to get going, let's take a look at that starting grid. On the pole, we have Nathan Somerville, and then starting second is Nate Cogdell right next to him. Then in third position, Jeremy Talley, Nick Gardner fourth, Justin Rodden in the fifth position. Then we have Nicholas Lawrence sixth, Kevin Haas seventh, Jared McCauley eighth, Roger Strickland ninth, and Haas Beverly rounds out your top 10. Then we have John Sciolino 11th, Brett Summers in the 12th position, 13th is Jesse Callaway, 14th Carl Statton, 15th is Randy Sally, Keith Prince is in the 16th position, 17th is Mark Beverly, 18th Ross Phillips, 19th Bill Hales, and Larry Dickerson starts shotgun on the field in the 20th position. So all the guys getting ready to line up here now. And old Nathan, he's ready to go. right next door to that pace car. The guys, they're out there having a lot of fun, though, I tell you. Yeah, we'll be looking for lap 45 for that caution, and hopefully that will be the first caution flag we see. But that is the end of the stage for this evening, lap 45. And I believe that the caution flag will come out once they complete lap 45. So at the start of lap 46, that's when the caution should come out. Making their way out of turn 4.
Green flag, green
Man,
flag.
we got a green flag, and we are racing here at Charlotte. And Somerville takes them down to turn number 1. And, boy, they're stacked up behind them there. It looks like almost 2 groups of trucks already. How about, I think Randy Sally, he's pretty much leading that second group. You can see already they've kind of separated from the first 11 trucks. Laying back, who knows? Now that may be a plan there, folks. You never know. Sometimes you have those first lap calamities there, and so they're keeping their distance just a little bit. Meanwhile, up the front, Nathan Somerville continues to lead. Nathan Coggle in the second position. New look there for the 00 again tonight. And they're followed by the 2 there, Jeremy Talley. And he's got Justin Rodden in that 4th spot with Nicholas Lawrence rounding out the top 5. Brett Summers, he's in that 6th position. Kind of just, everybody's kind of cruising along right now, getting themselves settled in here. A lot of these guys, they've been racing together for a long time here now, and they all know how everybody know who's going to do what and when, and just kind of feeling themselves out here now, and feeling the track out, seeing how things are working out there tonight. Settling in for a nice long race. Coggle now very close to Somerville. And now the neck and neck going down the backstretch, Nate Coggle, and he takes that lead position. Well, sort of. Here comes Somerville down on the inside. How about Justin Rodden way down low? Not close enough really to get down on the inside of the 28 truck, at least not yet anyway. You got to watch that number 2, Jeremy Talley, on the high side. He might try to sneak past on that high side if he can get close enough. Coggle continues to lead here at lap 6. They'll be leading as they start lap number 7. Somerville and Rodden are right there behind him. Rodden, he went low there with Somerville. They both took that really low line that particular time. You see Coggle, he's really favoring that high line quite a bit, particularly in the turns. And that's the thing, you gotta find out what works for you. And that not only what works for you, but probably what's best for how you drive the truck and how you, what type of stress you're putting under the tires. Let's look a little further back in the field. There's Roger Strickland in that 8th position. He's followed by the 9 there, Jesse Calloway, coming under pressure now from the 88 Carl Statton, trying to challenge for that position. The 33 John Sciolino right behind him there. 9 laps into this 115 lap race. The break at lap 45. It's all about a lot of it's about protecting that right front tire. You just don't want to kill that right front too early on. Sometimes you'll see guys go charging to the front, and but then next thing you know, 5-10 laps later, they're coming right back to you. They killed that right front tire. And now these guys, they're going at it again. This time it's Justin Rodney. He's gotten up there past Somerville, and now he's going to duke it out with the 00, Nathan Cogdell. And he's got it. He sort of had his nose ahead there. Man, Cogdell really respecting that high line, getting up close to the wall. Having a nice battle with the 01 there. He's managing to barely hold on. Somerville right behind him, got the best seat in the house. And looks like Justin Rodney will assume that lead position. You see how high up Nathan Cogdell is going. He definitely, I think he's trying to take care of those tires for the long run here. He's trying to preserve them so he'll have a little bit more to fight with when he gets down to the end of this 45 lap stint here. And man, they're getting real close there. Somerville moves into that second position. So now it's Somerville setting out to chase down the 01 there, Justin Rodden. The guys behind him still racing along. There's Brett Summers trying to move in a little closer there on Nick Lawrence. Haas Beverly back in the 7th position. He's comfortably in that 7th position. He's 7/10 ahead of 16 Nick Gardner. He's getting a lot of pressure there from the 9 of Jesse Calloway. The 40 for Jarrett McCauley looking down on the inside. The margins up at the front are pretty much unchanged. Oh, somebody just got into the wall back here. Couldn't tell who it was. Dickerson, he's okay. I think Sciolino, he's up on the high side. Don't know if he got some damage on that right front. No, it looks pretty clean. At number 5, Ross Phillips, boy, he's there's no room for him really to get in there. There was almost a gap in between those two trucks, but he thought better of that for sure.
Caution, yellow.
Oh, we got a caution with somebody. I think they just passed somebody. And let's see if you can see who that was. And I think it was Nicholas Lawrence, the number 18. In fact, he's down on pit road. He jumped right to the pits. And let's see. Yeah, it was Nicholas. So let's go back and take a look here. We'll see if we can see what happened here. We'll roll the tape here. And there's Lawrence, the number 18. And, well, okay. That must be him in the 8 truck, because his truck says 8, but he's at number 18, I guess. And, I think somebody might have, that's, okay. I guess it looked like, I started to say it looked like that was that puff of smoke I saw, I believe. And let's roll it back here. And I tell you what, let's go back here with the number 7, Brett Summers, and look at it from behind her. I think the number 2 Jeremy Talley, it looks like he drifted down, but then he's in the lane. He might have just did touch the 18. I thought he drifted down, but then he stopped. I don't know if he came down a little bit and then the 18 moved up, but either way, they both ended up coming together there, and looks like Nicholas Lawrence, he got the worst of it. So now everybody's down on pit road. There's Lawrence right there. Somerville, he's just finishing 7-second pit stop for the number 28. That might have just been fuel. Brett Summers out in the second position, followed by Nate Cogno. Nick Gardner in the fourth spot. Hoss Beverly right behind them in that fifth position. Jesse Calloway came out of the pits in sixth position, followed by Mark Beverly. And then we have Jared McCauley in the eighth spot. Roger Strickland is ninth. And Justin Rodden now, he was battling for the lead, and he rounds out the top 10. Nicholas Lawrence, he's still in the pits, and who knows, he may even still be towing back to pit road, because sometimes it takes a minute or two, depending on the size of the track, to get back to the pits. And so we'll see if he's able to get back out there before the stage is over. And they're coming out of turn 4, and he's sitting there, and here they come. And it looks like he's going to end up losing a lap here, because he's stuck on pit road. And so he won't be able to get out of there. Excuse me. And he's unfortunately, he's just sitting there as the field goes right on by. And I think we have the one to go here. So it'll be lap 19 on the restart. So you can hear Nathan Somerville, he's just going nice and easy on that throttle. And looks like Lawrence actually lost 2 laps so far. Pace car should be coming in as they make their way out of turn 4. In fact, Lawrence, he's back off the pit road, but like I said, he's coming. You see him coming around there in the back, just catching up to the field as they're about to get the green flag.
Green, green, green.
And they got the green flag, and we're racing once again. I don't know if Summers had to check up or not. It seemed like there's a little bit of a gap there between him and the top 3 there. It might have been a little hesitation, or he had to check up, or a little wheel spin. You never know. Sometimes those restarts can be a little tricky. The top 3, they're separated pretty good. These guys, they're battling it out there. There's Hoss Beverly. He's trying to stay ahead of the 44. Jared McCauley doesn't really have anywhere to go at the moment. He's kind of boxed in there a little bit. 22 down on the inside. The number 9 there, Jesse Calloway on the high side. And boy, Hoss is really, he's pinched him up there to the wall there a little bit. The leader, Nathan Somerville, has over a half-second lead now. And the rest of the field looks like they're kind of stretched out a little bit here. There's another group right there, Randy Sally. Here's Bill Hales in the 53 truck right behind him, the number 25. Okay, somebody's off the pace. Couldn't tell who that was. Justin Rodden, I think. He's very slow. Not sure if something happened to the 01, but man, he is way off the pace, and not exactly sure what happened there to Justin. But he's back up to speed now, unless he got, I think he might have went off track just a little bit. Let's go back and take a look. He might have went through the grass there, folks, and let's see it here. There's Rodden down on the inside, and you got away from him a little bit. Yeah, starting to get away from him, and man, that could have went bad in so many ways. I mean, that thing, if he didn't have a good reaction there, that truck could have snapped back up on the track, and he was able to keep it down low. And I don't even think he did he go in the grass? Yeah, look, he almost got into the grass, but he was able to react to it very quickly. So good reaction there from Justin Rodden to keep that truck on track. Now he's back to the 16th position, battling there with Jeremy Talley. Talley and two-truck Randy Sally up ahead of him. So he's got a bit of work to do. There's Ross Phillips in that 13th position. And Larry Dickerson, he's battling with the 53 Bill Hales for position. Looked like he might get him there. So Dickerson up to that 11th spot. At least for right now, they got the 51 Kevin Haas right in front of him. So things are a little tight back here as well. They're battling throughout the field. Let's go a little further up the order here. There's Mark Beverly, and he's going neck and neck there with his dad, the 22 Haas Beverly. Beverly family duking it out here at Charlotte. Now don't hit your dad. Thou shalt not hit thy father. And he said, okay, thanks, Pops. And he moves into that southern spot there, or takes better control of it. In fact, he's just got past Jesse Calloway as well into the 6th position. But Mark Beverly is definitely on the move. Next up is the 44, Jared McCauley. And Somerville, he hasn't exactly checked out. He's like 3/10 ahead of Nick Gardner up in front. But that's still a pretty decent gap. We're on lap 27. And you can see these guys at the front, how much they've really spaced out. So now it's just about guys getting out there and getting good pace going. Let me check something here, see where that is. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I need to readjust some of my graphics because my resolution's got a little jacked up. And when that happens, it just throws everything off and basically have to reset some stuff. Riding on board with the 13, Mark Beverly, and Rodden now his dad was behind him, but Rodden now moved into that 7th position. And looks like they got a little bit more battling going on a little further back there. There's Dickerson, and boy, these guys are still going at it. Roger Strickland there. I'm not sure why. Okay, oh yeah, the number 1 truck. Okay. Bill Hales now battling with Kevin Haas, trying to get that 12th position. Taking a look down on the inside of the 51. Let's see if he makes that pass. He's getting close. And yes, he will. So move Bill Hales up to the 12th position. But I tell you, these D-ovals, like Charlotte and Texas, to me, they just seem like they're so fast. I mean, these guys, I don't care what kind of cars running around here, it just seems like you're just hauling the mail. You carry so much speed through the corners at these D-ovals, and it's just fun to watch guys race on these tracks. So now he's trying to move up on the 9 there. Jesse Calloway, boy, Bill Hales, he is on the move here, folks. He's moved up 8 positions so far. Now in the 11th position, is setting his sights on that top 10. He's coming up on the 5 there, Ross Phillips. and Hoss Beverly, they're battling for that 9th spot. Hoss Beverly has the position at the moment. You know, some guys, they like their tires to get worn down a little bit. It seems like the track kind of comes to them after a while, after you, and plus getting in a rhythm. And sometimes you hear guys say that, you know, I'm better on long runs, you know, and the longer it'll stay green, the better they like it, because they can just really, and I used to be that way myself a little bit. It seemed like for whatever reason, it didn't feel like I was going any faster, but it just seemed like the truck was just behaving better. And sometimes, like I said before, sometimes guys that go off in the distance at first, and you probably come back and meet them before it's all over. So now Bill Hales is now up to that 9th position. Ross Phillips, he's still right there trying to see if he can claw back that position. He got about 1/10 of a second between the two of them. We're on lap 33, getting ever closer to the stage break. And something's going on. Somerville, he's dropped down to the 3rd spot. Is he on track? He's still running. He immediately dropped down to 3rd, and Nick Gardner is now your leader. So I'm not sure. There's no reports that he skidded off track or lost any hit an apron or anything like that. But he was leading there by about 3/10. But something, he might have just got out of shape, and Gardner is at the point now, almost 6 seconds ahead of, not 6 seconds, but 6/10 of a second ahead of the 01 there, Justin Lott, now in the 2nd position. Somerville's still in play, though. He's in that 3rd spot. And he might have had to just gather the truck up there and kind of, you know, something might have gotten away from him just a little bit. But looks like he's doing okay now. So we're racing along here, lap 36, and Gardner and Rod, you know, they're really starting to move away from him. And Justin Rod was just about to lock on him and say, "Hey, Justin Rod looks like he's going for that lead," and there he goes into the lead here. And he will lead starting lap 37. We see some more folks back there battling. He's got opened up a nice gap now between him and Gardner. Brett Summers, he's trying to work in a little closer to Nathan Somerville. The 44, Jared McCauley's now in that 5th spot now. Mark Beverly, though, he's trying to move in a little closer as well. Beverly, boy, he's really been on the move. He's moved up 11th position. Nathan Cogdo, he's already dropped 5 spots, and he may be under attack here from the 25, Barry Dickerson, trying to hold on to that 7th position. And boy, Dickerson is fighting him hard for it. As they go down the backstretch there, Dickerson does take that 7th position from Cogdo as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. So put Dickerson in that 7th position. Cogdo back to 8th. And he's followed by Ross Phillips, the 5 truck. I couldn't see up close. I wonder if he got up against the wall for a minute there. It looked almost as if it might have been just a paint job, but it looked like he had some scrapes on that right side. Let's take a look at his right front. Oh, yeah, you can see it there. He definitely got into the, you can see the scrapes on the side of the truck. He definitely got into the wall. No doubt about it. And now he's moving by Nathan Cogdo. Cogdo definitely moving in the wrong direction. Rodney, he's still your leader up front. Now over a second, 1.1 seconds ahead of Nick Gardner. The Somerville, He's actually 2 seconds behind Gardner, so the top three, they're spaced out quite well. You can see on the track map how well they're spaced out. Brett Summer and you can say the top four. In fact, there's a nice gap between third and the first two position drivers, and third and fourth are actually pretty close together, relatively speaking. And then there's a nice jump back to fifth and sixth. And they're having a bit of a battle here. Mark Beverly looking down on the inside. We're lap 42, getting very close now to the break. Beverly trying to see if he can move up past McCauley here. And here we go, going down into turn one. And Beverly takes that low line. Working this track pretty good. They come off the corner there almost side by side. Beverly has a nose ahead as they go into turn three. Oh boy, McCauley, he looks like he'll tuck in behind the 13 there. So we continue on now, lap 43. There's another nice battle going on there between Ross Phillips there and Larry Dickerson. Phillips trying to see if he can get that 7th position back. And they're actually all doing very well. Dickerson, Phillips, and Bill Hales behind them there. They've gained 13 positions for Dickerson, 10 for both Phillips and Hales. So yeah, they've been doing making some pretty good progress there. Bill Hales, he's watching those two duke it out there. And the leader just crossed the line to start lap 45. We'll be getting the caution flag, I believe, next time around.
Caution, yellow flag.
And okay, I think they went ahead and threw the caution after they started lap 45, so it was right on lap 45. They didn't actually complete the lap. That's how they do the stage break here. So Justin Rodney, he is the leader as we complete the stage break here. And pit road will be opening up here very shortly. Waiting to see everybody come down on pit road. I guess pit road is still, oh, there it is, okay. And there they go. Everybody coming on down for a fresh set of good years. I don't think anybody's going to be staying out as they make their way down here now. And shoot, they're almost racing going down pit road. They're going as fast as they possibly can. Rod, he'll be getting to his spot first. If he has a good stop, he should come out ahead of Cogdell and Somerville. We'll see what happens here. Left side's going on. Somebody's already done Rod. 14.8 seconds, and looks like he'll win the battle off of pit road. Nick Gardner just did miss what his time was there. So Justin Rodney, he'll pick up where he left off at. Fresh set of good years, and they'll probably get the one to go next time around. So while they're getting all set for the race to the finish, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. Here you're watching NASCAR East Coast Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes all around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Bonnett. Last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
Green.
Okay, folks, green flag, and we are racing once again when Justin Rodney, he takes off. And boy, he kind of left the pack there. You can see he got a nice jump on him for sure. Mark Beverly, boy, he's got his hands full there with the 16 of Nick Gardner and 44 Jared McCauley. Everybody got those first good years. And they continue to race along. And right now, McCauley, he's right there, but nobody's getting the better of anybody just this moment. although there's 44 now making a move under the 13, finally getting past Mark Beverly to get that third position. But boy, Justin Rodden, he is checked out 0.8 of a second down the road. And these guys, they're all kind of single file at the moment. A little bit of getting a little wadded up back here just a little bit. Boy, some tight battling going on. Actually, that's number 9 there, Jesse Calloway, battling with Hoss Beverly, the 22 truck. Getting very racy here on lap 53, make it 54 as the leader crosses the stripe. And boy, and there's Nate Somerville down on the inside. Somerville, he's right behind the 5 of Ross Phillips. Trying to see if he can move up the order here just a little bit. They're all look like they're Phillips. He got past Sciolino there. Somerville also was trying to see if he can move past the 33. Hasn't quite done it just yet. I'm trying to see if we can get it this time as they come out of turn 2. Back behind them, that's Nicholas Lawrence in the 18 truck, followed by the 3 there, Keith Prince. And Brett Summers, he's way back in the 18th position. Him and battling with Roger Strickland, but look at how far they are back from the rest of the field. I don't know if they had some kind of coming together or just not a good restart or what, but they're well and truly off the pace, it seems like. And I don't know, something about his truck doesn't sound right. Because you look at the gap from him to the leader, he is just really, it's just steadily going up. He might have, his motor might be hurt there just a little bit, but something about it just doesn't sound quite right. Let's look at his, I was going to bring his, I got to move the
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, we got us a caution here. Let's see. Oh, no, it was Hoss Beverly, I believe. Oh, it looks like it's him and, who is that? Him and Nicholas Lawrence got together there. A lot of scrapes on the left side of that 18 truck. And same deal for the 22. Let's go back and see if we can see what happened here. And we'll roll the tape here. And so there he's going, okay, it was happening in front of him. And so Haas got involved. Something was going on there. I think that, I want to say that's the 28 there. And Lawrence, I don't know how he, it looked like he had a lot of room. Let's run that back and look at it again. Because it looked like he was going to go by the right side of the 22. You see the 22 now. I thought that was the 28. I saw Somerville going down off the track there, and there's Lawrence going high, and Hoss Beverly is kind of moving up the track a little bit, and see Lawrence was running out of space. It was between him and he was between Beverly and the 5 there, and I think he was trying to squeeze through there, but they came together there, and so that's all they wrote for that one there. So caution here on lap 59. Beverly, the truck is still banged up. I don't know if he's down and running. He may be trying to conserve his faster pair. Because I don't think he's been in any kind of wrecks or anything that would warrant him having to use it, I guess. Even though the truck is a bit banged up, and sometimes you'll just do that just to try to just hold on to that faster pair as much as possible. because they only have the one, and definitely that's kind of your ace there, and you don't want to play it too soon if you absolutely don't have to. But if you really don't have any choice, Brett Summers making his way back off. He's still running slow. Look at how slow he's going. Something is not right there with Brett. I don't know why he's running so slow, but something's definitely not right with that truck. And I don't know if he's having engine problems or what. And let's see. But something about it just does not sound right. And he's trying to, you can see him trying to get caught up to the field. And I'm trying to move that dashboard into position here so we can see it. There we go. So we'll check out his RPMs when we go green and see what's going on there.
Green, green, green.
And we got a green flag, so here we go. Let's see what's happening up at the front here. Justin Rodden, he's another good restart there. Yeah, he is just it's just killer restart there for the 01. He just pulled away. He's instantly half a second ahead of Gardner and McCauley, who are now battling for that second spot. And man, they are up there tight, boy. Mark Beverly and 25 Dickerson. Boy, they're all right there battling, trying to see who can squeeze up there and get up there maybe in the second or third position. And a really tight battle there. Bill Hale, you saw him, he had been moving through the field quite nicely. You got Jeremy Talley right there behind him. And Nathan Somerville back up to the ninth position. He's making a move there on Callaway as they cross the stripe into the did they almost touch? Man, that was close. I'm not sure. They might have just touched doors there just a little bit. But they're all continuing along here now. It looks like, and boy, Somerville, he's really getting there, getting close to the 51. Kevin Haas, with these fresh tires, you can see like some of the fast guys really come up through the field. But man, it's only lap 64 of 115, and they're probably going to have one more pit stop before this is all over. I would say at least one more. And then it may be who knows, it might be a green flag pit stop. So we'll see how things go here. They're continuing along. McCauley, he's right there chasing Nick Gardner. Boy, Justin Lawton, okay, they really caught up to him now, though. It's like only a tenth of a second now. So Gardner, he's pretty much right there. Lawton had 3/10 of a second or half a second. Now it fell down to about a tenth, and now he's trying to see if he can hold on to that. nice strong restart. But the field is starting to work their way back in on him once again. But I tell you, if it was a situation like green-white checkered, man, he would be a killer on a restart. The gap that he would get, it takes several laps just to even get back to him. And they'll have 2 attempts if it comes down to that. So just keep that in mind the way you've seen him do restarts here. I definitely know that he's good in that department, that's for sure. Let's look a little further back in the field here. There's Jeremy Talley chasing the 2 there. Bill Hale, Roger Strickland a little bit further back. There's Brett Summers. When we were talking about Brett Summers, he seems like he's, let's see, the truck seems a little better now. And his RPMs, let's see what kind of speed he's getting here. We'll watch him as he goes down to turn 1 here. 176, I believe he topped out. We'll see what he's getting as he gets to the end of the straightaway on the backstretch here. I'm going to say about 178, I'm going to guess. Yeah, 179. So he did hit that 179 mark. Let's jump up here with Justin Murat and see if he hits it. He hits 176 going into turn 1.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
we got a caution. Uh-oh. Caution here on lap 70. And that, oh no, it's Ross Phillips. Oh, and that truck is tore up a bit. And he is not even moving. The truck, it don't even look like the truck's running. I think he just jumped to the pits. Yeah, poor Ross. He's having to tow back to the pits. And so yeah, let's go see. Let's see what happened to Ross there. Run the tape back here, and he's the number 5 truck because he's that purple truck there. And I see the 13 Mark Beverly trying to squeeze down on the inside. He might have been trying to cut the 13 off or just wasn't really clear there. And Beverly was carrying a lot of speed into that corner, and he just couldn't close the door on the 13, and he ended up, he paid a heavy price for that. So everybody's making their way. Let's see, did anybody come down on pit road? Doesn't quite look like it. I don't think anybody, well, they're still in the caution. There they come, the pit road hadn't opened yet. So everybody's definitely going to take this opportunity to make their way down pit road. Nick Gardner, okay, can you get any closer? I mean, he is right on him too. Everybody making their way down. There's Jesse Calloway in his pit box. Right side's going on. And he's down and away. So Justin Rodman, Nick Gardner, Haas Beverly, followed by Mark. Followed by Mark Beverly, Jared McCauley 5th, Nathan Cogdell, all the usual suspects, and Somerville up there in the 7th position. Jesse Calloway 9th, and Larry Dickerson 9th. Calloway number 9 is 8th, and Kevin Haas rounds out the top 10 for this restart. Jeremy Talley just leaving his pit box now. Let's see. Nicholas Lawrence, he's making his way back out. Ross Phillips, I don't know if he's got his work, done on the truck yet or not. There's John Sciolino making his way out. Brett Summers in the 11th position. Nicholas Lawrence heading back down pit road. guess he's just topping off the tank there. Making their way down the back stretch now. They'll be getting ready to get the one to go here. So it's Rodden Gardner, Haas, and Mark Beverly, Terry McCauley, your top 5. And everybody's off pit road except for the 5 of Ross Phillips, who know, he may have actually, well, I would think he's made it back to the pits now from the virtual tow in, but his damage may be too severe. He might have tried to see if he could use a optional repair, and sometimes you roll the dice when you do that. If you don't have the fast repair selected before you get back to the pits, then once you get back to the pits, if it turns out to be required repairs instead of optional, then you're basically just stuck there for whatever amount of time it takes. So either he rolled the dice to try to save that fast repair, or he might have already used his fast repair and didn't have any choice anyway, and probably knew that he's just going to be on pit road for a minute, because he is still there, and from the looks of it, he may still be there once they get the green flag once again. It'll be lap 75 when they take the green. Showing Carl Stanton is putting it behind the wall. I guess he retired for the evening. Leaves 19 trucks on track. Well, 18 trucks on track. Phillips.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Oh, and they waved off the restart here for whatever reason. So now we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. So while they're doing that, let's try to. It may just do a one. I wonder if they're going to do another couple of laps here. Let's see. Or it may just do another one to go. Let's see what happens as the pace car crosses the line. Yeah, lights are out once again, so they're going to go around one more time. Maybe somebody wasn't in position or whatever, and so we'll see what happens. We'll take a quick break as they get ready to go green once again. You're watching the NASCAR East Coast Racing League here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, pace car getting ready to come off any second now. There he goes, waiting for that green flag.
Green, green, green.
We got a green, and we are racing once again here at Charlotte. And once again, boy, Justin Rod taking a very nice restart there. And but boy, Nick Gardner, he caught him very quickly this time and moves right into the lead. So even though it was a decent restart for Rodden, Gardner was ready for him this time. Oh, and I think, oh, big wreck in the back here. Trucks all over the place. There's Somerville. Oh, boy. And I think I just saw that Nicholas Lawrence, he just got out of the pit, so you know his night is over. His night, oh, Jared McCauley, he's involved as well. Oh, my goodness. There's Randy Sally. I don't know, does he have any damage? His truck looks like it's okay. I don't think he is involved there. Big pile up that time, and let's go ahead and Nathan Somerville was, I believe he was at the heart of that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. And we'll roll a slow motion. Somerville in the 28 truck. Oh, the 44, McCauley is getting loose. He's losing it. And I think Somerville reacted to avoid the 44, and he got up into, couldn't see who that is, but he just started collecting trucks there. And that's when all hell broke loose. Oh, boy, the 7, he just did duck on past that. Brett Summers and the 51, Haas, he wasn't lucky. Bill Hales got caught up in it as well. And looked like the number 9 might have just got through there pretty good. But, yeah, man, oh, man, that was just terrible luck there for those guys. And sometimes those things happen so quick, and you try to react to them. It wasn't an overreaction, but when you do react and you're really in tight quarters right there. And that's about it. Callaway making his way back out. I think a lot of guys use just burning faster there. Sally, I don't think Sally had to use his. John Sciolino, his truck's looking pretty clean, and I think he might have just used his. Who knows? Unless he used it earlier. Bill Hales, looks like he used his faster pair. Where's Somerville is in the pits. Oh, he might not have. He's towing back to the pits, actually, I believe. So that has Gardner, Justin Rod, Nathan Cogdell, third, Eric Dickerson, fourth. Brett Summers finds himself up in the 5th position. That's interesting because he's. Let me see if we can grab him real quick. He's in the Dialed In Racing. We're gonna bring him up here with us real quick. Hey Brett, Tony in the booth here. You got a copy?
What's up, Tony? How we doing?
Hey man, you tell me, man. I tell you, was your truck a little off earlier? Something about the RPM didn't sound quite right. You were like way at the back there, and
I've had a tough night. So that first stint, she was fast. We were bad fast here in the 7 Boss Oil marketing machine. Then I came down a pit. Somerville lost it coming out of his box. I T-boned him, got a little underpowered, and was trying to save a faster pair. Just took that faster pair on that last caution, and we're rocking and rolling now, baby.
yeah, okay, yeah, I'll tell you what. And so I guess for you anyway, that was a well-timed caution and able to recover quickly from that. But yeah, man.
I barely made it through there. That was intense. They were 3 wide and all over the track. I just got lucky. Buttered up a little bit and kept digging.
Yeah, we just saw it on the replay. Saw you go down low there and just, had one of them days of thunder moments there and got on through there.
Oh, super lucky. Hopefully it pans out and that'll be my saving grace and hopefully bring home a win here.
There we go. And I'm going to put you back down to your channel. You're at Dialed In Racing, right?
You bet. Thank you very much, Tom.
All right, man. Good luck, man. See you.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Brett Summers with a little bit of luck there, and sometimes that's all you need. And that was crazy. He did get pretty lucky there, and in fact, I think we're about to get the one to go. We're going to go to the replay of that when the wreck happened, and we'll ride on board with Brett. Now Brett's back there behind them. We'll see what he saw, and see all hell start to break loose in front of him. Like, oh okie doke. This is not good. Oh, the 28 is right there, and he just shoots down to the inside. He just barely misses getting caught up in that. And boy, I tell you, he had just enough room to get by unscathed. And so, yeah, that was a good move there. Making their way, getting ready to make their way onto the back stretch. And now he's in that position. He's in the fifth position. Trucks running good again. Use this faster pair and ready to rock and roll with these the guys up the front here. We're on lap 81 of 115. We'll see what Nick Gardner can do with the 01 there, Justin Rod. Making their way out of turn 4. Pace car getting ready to come down onto pit road. And there he goes. Now all we need is a green flag. And we'll be rocking and rolling.
Green, green, green.
We got the green. Gardner drops the hammer, and he's gone. Nice clean restart there for Nathan Cardinal, though. He is right there with that 16. And there knows to tell you, how about Brett Summers down on that inside? He's ready. Boy, he's ready to charge to the front here. He's taking a aim here at the 01 of Justin Rod, seeing if he can get past the 01, and couldn't quite pull off the pass just yet. And he's got, I think he's got somebody down to his inside. Oh no, he does. Yes, he does. Yeah, that was Larry Dickerson that just got past the 7. So that dropped him back to the 5th position. Now starting lap 84. So these guys are just racing along. Gardner right up the front there. Boy, look at that gang chasing him there. Cogdell always going to take a look down on the inside. He's going to pull the trigger here as they go into turn 3. See if he can make the move on the 16. He's about half a truck length ahead. Gardner fighting back. Cogdell still led as they crossed the line. Half a truck. Now he's a full truck length ahead. He can't quite get clear of that 16 though. Now Gardner, he's got probably has a lot of good momentum up on that high line, and really carries some speed off the corner there. Cogdell trying to see if he can get just enough there. Justin Rod. And now, oh boy, he just moves up in front of Larry Dickerson. Dickerson says, nope, I'm going to try to do the crossover here. See if I can get my way back up to the 3rd position. He's got it at the moment. Well, no, now he lost it. He was just slightly ahead, and then Rod got it by a nose at the line there. Those top 4, they're almost door to door there. Brett Summers, he's in that 5th position, watching everything unfold in front of him. And he's got, who is that behind him? He's got the 9 there, Jesse Callaway. As he watches the top 4 battle it out. And boy, I tell you, they're all sticking together. It's almost like they're flying in formation right now. They're now there's a little bit of movement. And those top 6, the Jesse Callaway, he's a little bit not Jesse Kelly, but Kevin Haas. He's a little bit further back behind that front pack of trucks, but in a way, who knows, that could be a little bit of a safe distance to be back just in case something goes wrong. Have a little, just slightly more reaction time. Sometimes all you need is the extra fraction of a second to respond to whatever's going on. And it looks like Gardner finally got the, well, he's trying to get that lead away from Congo. And boy, I tell you, they're just neck and neck. And they still have a little ways to go, actually. 90. Like 25 laps to go. And boy, I'll tell you, these guys are just racing along. As they race a little further back, there's Roger Strickland battling with Mark Beverly for position. Randy Sally looking pretty good there. These guys are kind of spaced out back here, so not a whole lot going on back here. But keep an eye on the front here. Because everything, you can even see on the track map, everything is pretty tight up at the front. From about 6th place on forward. Nate Coggo, he gets a little high there. Justin Rod now shuffled back to that 5th position. And looks like Brett Summers now is taking his place, riding amongst those top 4. He's duking it out with 25 there. Larry Dickerson at the moment. Now 24 laps remaining. It is definitely go time. And Coggle and Gardner, they're just trading the lead. One of them kind of noses ahead a little bit, and then the other one gets ahead, and it's kind of going back and forth here. And the question now is, can Rodden or Summers or Dickerson, can they find a way up there to break up that couple up the front? Because it's almost like it's a daggone, well, it's not quite a front row lockout now, because now Gardner, he's tried to turn up the wick here a little bit and say, I need to get a little bit of gap here. Cogno, he's not letting him get away. Boy, Brett Summers is right there in that 3rd position. They've all gotten single file now, and that's going to open up a few more opportunities to make some moves. Cogno on that high side. It was Brett Summers on the high side trying to get past Nate Cogno. And he's halfway past him right now. Cogno trying to hold on and losing a little bit of ground into the 7. He will lose that 2nd position. They cross the stripe with 21 laps remaining. Well, I think Brett Summers is pumped up here. He was glad he was able to get that truck fixed. And just, sometimes all you need is a fighting chance. Whether you get the win or not, just get in a position where you can get the truck fixed and just have a fighting chance to improve your position wherever you are in the race. And boy, look at this. And Brett Summers, he's while he's trying to close in on Nick Gardner, and these guys, they're going at it pretty good back here. Nate Coggo fighting to hold on to that 4th position. Justin Rodney is not making it easy at all. And the 44, Jerry McCauley, now he's not on the lead lap. McCauley, he's actually 2 laps down in the 16th position. But, as far as like positioning your truck or something, somebody could use him in a sense to, somebody just whacked the wall. Was that the number 9 maybe? Oh my goodness. I could have sworn I saw some, a bunch of dust flying up in the air. There's Larry Dickerson, and I tell you, Justin Rodden is sticking right to him there. Brett Summers, he's about he's a good 0.3 of a second back from the number 16 there, Nick Gardner. But the gap behind, no pressure right now. So right now it's just between him and the 16. And here he comes down on pit road. And this, I think, remember I was saying it probably would stop one more time. And even though they had that caution, that probably wasn't close enough to the end for everybody to make it on fuel. So I'm thinking this is a green flag pit stop just to get some fuel. And let's see here, should be about maybe 6 or 7 seconds. Oh, he's getting tires and everything. And so we'll see if the other, it looked like he just got right side tires, 10.3 seconds there for Summers. And as he makes his way out, here comes Dickerson coming down with Justin Rod. Green flag pit stops. Some strategy coming into play here, folks. They all may need to come in for a little bit of fuel. So Dickerson already in his pit box. Right side's going on for him as well. And is he getting 4? It looks like he's gonna, yep, he's getting 4 tires, Dickerson is. And filling up that tank, and man, that is a long pit stop. It is taking too long. Yeah, oh my goodness, he might have got a speeding penalty. There's trying to lock off Tally. He's getting right sides, and let's see if he just does right sides. Oh no, he's getting left sides as well, and he's down and away 15.3 seconds. Nick Gardner, Jeremy Talley, and that's just fuel there for Nick Gardner, 6-second stop. So Nathan Cogdell, he's still out there with Jesse Calloway, 14 laps remaining. Mark Beverly running in that 3rd spot. Roger Strickland does in the 4th position. Now they've got like Summers right now is the first truck a lap down, but he's hoping these other guys are going to have to pit. Let's see. In fact, Summers, I think he's still he's in the lucky dog position. He's the first truck a lap down, and Justin Rod would be the next truck, but he's nowhere close to him right now. With Summers, he's running amongst the lead lap trucks at the moment. So right now he's got those fresh Goodyears. And he's probably trying to turn in some really good lap times here. Because he's probably thinking those other guys are going to have to pit before too long. And hopefully he can offset that when they do pit, he'll be close enough so when he comes around, he can get that lead. Because it could be pretty darn close. Poor Nicholas Lawrence, he is still on pit road. Looks like Stanton did indeed put the truck behind the wall. Ross Phillips, he must have been on pit road for a good little while because he's showing 31 laps down. And so, wow. So it's Callaway and Cogdell there. And now make it 11 laps as they cross the stripe. Mark Beverly a little further back there in the 3rd position. There's Roger Strickland. He's followed by Kevin Haas. Keith Prince a little bit further back there. And Randy Sally in the 7th position. Dale Hales in that 8th spot. And John Sciolino, he's 9th. And Brett Summers, see, some other folks have pitted. Because Summers is not, now he's on the tail end of the lead lap. I think what it is that he might be, I wonder if he's in 10th position. He must have passed the leaders at some point when we were looking at somebody else. Because he was in the lucky dog position at first. So now Brett Summers, he's on his way around. So now 10 laps to go, make it 9 as they cross the line. Are these guys going to have to pit? And Summers, he's kind of the now see where is he right now? He's running 10th, and he pitted on lap 98. I believe he was the first one to come in. And then some of the guys behind him pitting on lap 100 and lap 99 there for Justin Rodden. And so Rodden came in the lap after. And then Nick Rodden was the third one. And there's Jared McCauley making his way down on pit road. Now he's in 15th though, so he's pitting now, but he's already not on the lead lap, so that's just gonna put him a little bit further behind, unfortunately. Truck looks pretty good though, so he's probably just trying to make it to the end of the race here, and looks like, oh, he is getting at least right side tires. 8 laps remaining. Right side, let's see, is he going to get left? And yes, he is. So it's a full service stop for the 44. Justin Rodden, he's on his way out. 15 seconds flat for the 44. And meanwhile, your leaders, Nathan Cogwell, he's continuing along and doesn't seem to be having any problems whatsoever. Just riding along. Jesse Calloway right there behind, about 3/10 behind. Boy, they may be rolling the dice here. You may be hoping that there was going to be another caution or something so that he could pit under caution and at least have an advantage of if the other guys don't pit, if they stay out for track position, at least he'll come in and get some fresh Goodyears and he may be able to just work his way past some folks. But I tell you, if it ends up being a fuel situation, then I don't know. Because they're getting awfully close now. And Cogwell, he's opened up a 7/10 of a second lead there now. Calloway battling with Mark Beverly for that second spot. Roger Strickland back in the 4th position. And let's see, there's Cogwell. Okay, he's coming down pit road here with 4 laps to go. Wow, okay. And of course, I'm thinking maybe Calloway, Beverly, and Strickland. I'm kind of guessing some of these guys are going to have to pit. Wow, this is going to be interesting. So there he is. There's Calloway. And just a splash of fuel there for the number 00. And well, we saw Summers. He's already down the backstretch, now in the 9th position. Cogwell dropped to the 11th spot. 3 to go. Jesse Calloway, they're all up here battling. They may have the fuel to make it, folks. So it might have been a situation where even though Summers pitted when he did, he might have looked at the calculation, said, well, darn, I'm not going to be able to make it to the end. Might as well just go get my fuel and see who else has to stop and see how far up the order I can get. He's currently in the 9th position. But right now it's Mark Beverly, and they're going to be getting a white flag next time around. He's battling there with the 9 there. And that, I believe, that's the old one of Justin Rodden. Now, Rodden's not on the lead lap. Rodden is 1 lap down, trying to get back on the lead lap, and they cross the stripe. And it is going to bring out the white flag for Mark Beverly. So he's in the number 13 truck there, trying to hold on, trying to keep the number 9, Jesse Calloway, behind them as they race down the backstretch. 2 corners to go, and the victory will be his. And see, he's using the old 1 there of Justin Rodden to keep the 9 from making a move on him, and he will take the win here at Charlotte. So Mark Beverly is your winner here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So we'll go ahead and get Mark Beverly, Jesse Calloway, and Roger Strickland up into the booth here. Let's see. I see Strickland. I'll move him on up there. And let's see. There's Mark there. We'll move him on up. And who else is usually Jesse Calloway? And where's Jesse at? Maybe further down in the chat here. Let's see, where is he? Okay, he just popped in, so we're gonna hop on down there with them and turn on the Discord right there. And there we go. Okay, folks, we're down here with your top three: Mark Beverly, Jesse Calloway, and Roger Strickland. Hey, Mark, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. What's up, Tony?
Man, I tell you what, I saw some guys starting to pit. Was it any kind of a fuel concern for you at all?
Yeah, I went in right at that caution on the extra lap on one to go to get a little extra fuel, so I had to save about a half a lap or maybe a lap of fuel. So I knew I just kind of took it easy in the beginning of the run just to make sure I had enough, but I was able to make it all around and had about a half lap left, so it worked out.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to you putting on the broadcast for us, everybody watching, Nick and admins putting on the league here, and everybody putting a good race on. So
absolutely, man. Well, congratulations again, and go and enjoy that victory, and we will see you next week.
Absolutely, we'll see you.
Okay, now. Hey, Jesse, you got a copy?
Hey, I got you.
Man, I tell you, you were battling there and just couldn't quite get close enough there, man. But, man, good fight all the way long, all race long, man. Congratulations on that second place finish.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I was trying really hard to save fuel, and I burned out my tires. I knew Mark was coming, but I was pretty much on the same strategy as him, so barely made it through. I think I was sputtering just as I was parking the truck, so it was really close.
10-4, man. Anybody want to give a shout-out to?
Shout out to my family watching, my wife, my son, all my teammates, Nick Lawrence, the league. And I meant to give a shout out to you last Friday because you do a great job, man. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you, man. I sure appreciate it, man. And you guys put on a great show every week. And, yeah, we'll, we enjoy bringing the broadcast to everybody. And like to see folks out there having fun, though. But, yeah, man, congratulations again. And I think we're going to Texas next week, and so ready.
That'd be fun.
So another D oval. I was telling the audience, man, these D ovals, man, they just seem so fast, and you guys really be hauling the mail around there.
Yeah, they're fun to race and a lot of room to make some moves, so it should be good.
Absolutely, man. Well, good. Congratulations again, and we'll see you next week.
All right, good talk to you.
I know. Hey, Roger, you got a copy?
Talk to me.
Man, I tell you, you made it on that podium, man. Congratulations on that finish, and a little up and down there for you tonight, though. But how was your race tonight?
Yeah, that's right. And it was rough getting started. Got in a little bit of traffic and stuff. Me and my teammate Jeremy, we kind of got in each other whenever there was a wreck. So, and I was on the same strategy pretty much as Jesse and Mark. I had about a half a lap left when we come back through, but and a new set of tires. So, yeah, I was holding on. I was trying to catch them, but with all the lap traffic coming up, it was kind of busting me up there.
Yeah, and I tell you, and and I was at one point I think at the very end, I think he was using I forgot who it was down on. I think it was Justin Rodden, and and he's probably using him as just a buffer there, keep you or anybody else from making a move down on the inside, because it just seemed like he just parked right there next to him, like say, okay, I'm gonna use you as some defense here.
Yeah, that's right. He's good at it too.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations again, man, and we'll see you next week.
All right, man. We appreciate you.
All right, man. See you, buddy. Okay, folks. Well, that is going to do it, man. Another exciting race here tonight, and let's go ahead now. Let's get those the race results up here. Pull those up there for you. There we go. And move that out the way. Whoops, we don't want that. And why is that off to the side? I thought that was fixed. Hold on a second. While I fix that, let's go ahead and look at the post race here. As far as next week, we've got they'll be like I said before, they're going to Texas, and so you definitely don't want to miss that, you know. And so we definitely appreciate you joining us here tonight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know every time we go live. So for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.